Now to our original series, Project Home. San Francisco has a new supervisor who's even more liberal than the rest of the board.
Yeah, Dean Preston is a Democratic socialist and has some bold ideas to tackle the housing crisis. He laid out his priorities to our Susie Steimle in tonight's Project Home.
Just when you thought San Francisco couldn't be any more left-leaning, this happened.
Democratic socialist Dean Preston running for office.
Voters elected Dean Preston, a Democratic socialist, to the Board of Supervisors this November. He's a champion for tenants' rights, and he's looking to shake up housing policy at City Hall.
I think that people are ready for bolder solutions around housing, and people recognize what's happening to the city and want to change it.
Preston is an attorney turned advocate best known for founding Tenants Together and writing Proposition F, which guarantees legal counsel for anyone facing eviction. He wants to see San Francisco build 10,000 affordable units in the next 10 years, make muni-free by 2025, and create city-owned social housing on public land. And he wants to see it done without worrying about how to incentivize developers.
So much of the discussion is about what makes it feasible or not feasible for the developer. And we have to change that, otherwise the situation will continue to get worse.
He also doesn't subscribe to the theory that building more market rate housing will stabilize rents, which is something that we regularly hear from big city mayors.
When you add supply and you build luxury housing for the wealthy people to move into, it is less likely that they will displace the people that have been here all along.
When I was growing up, it was Republicans who were advancing that theory, that you create things for those who are well off and the benefits trickle down to everyone else. It doesn't work in housing in a hot real estate market.
He's also promising a navigation center in District 5, something his predecessor was unable to do in a city where building these centers has proven difficult.
There's no excuse for continuing to have such a big homeless population in District 5 and not have a navigation center.
Another priority for Preston, landlord licensing.
Some people think it's a really radical idea to do landlord licensing. I think it's a pretty radical concept not to. We've had landlords who've been prosecuted and gone to jail for their conduct as landlords, and yet when they get out of jail, they can go buy 5 apartment buildings and re-victimize and victimize new tenants, right? So that just makes no sense whatsoever.
He ran against Mayor London Breed and lost in 2016. Many anticipate he'll make Mayor Breed's life more difficult inside City Hall.
As you know, it's been described in other media reports that you are a foe to Mayor Breed. Do you see it that way?
No. I mean, I ran against her. I was a foe to her politically in 2016 when I ran against her. I think we have a different philosophy and political perspective. So I don't sugarcoat that.
Yeah.
Like most left-leaning liberals, he's nothing if not altruistic. Preston says his top priority is keeping long-standing San Franciscans in place.
If we don't start thinking of housing like we think of water and power and the basic things that we rely on, if we don't start taking that approach with housing, I'm fearful for what this city will become.
A lot of big ideas from Dean Preston, and he doesn't have much time to complete those lofty goals. He's filling out the end of Mayor Breed's term, actually, as District 5 supervisor, so he's up for re-election in November of this year.
We got to start somewhere, though, you know?
He's got a lot of ideas.
As long as there are ideas, I think we're headed in the right direction.
Too, yeah,
I mean,
sure.
we need that for housing, so we'll see where he gets with all of that.
All right, Susie, thank you. Keep sending your stories and ideas to Project Home, CBS.com. See all of Susie's reporting on our website at KPIX.com.